This episode of Gavin Masters Raid was brought to you by parents. Are you having trouble existing? Maybe your parents never had you. Try having parents. Anyway, I gotta do 6 more live arenas or I'm never gonna get that stupid horsey. So let's get into it. It's a live arena, that's the name of the game. Speaking of parents, I had my parents over for a Easter dinner last night. And I was distracted trying to play this stupid live arena thing, trying to win, and having just a hard time of it. Here, I'm gonna start with Sun Wukong. Biggest bane for me right now in the live arena is Armand's. I hate that fucking guy. Just unbelievably annoying. He gets so many turns in a row, and I suppose I could just build out Armand so that I can try to take him first, but I don't want to. Basically, I'm busy. You know, I already have other champions to build. Geez, get off my back. That's that's what that is. My parents were actually asking me about this channel and how it was going, and I'm like, well, it's there's nothing happening. I'm just playing this game, right? Just playing the game. I've been making less videos. You guys have probably noticed that. If there's anybody even still watching the channel, um, who do I need? I need Uko. I probably need Ultimate Death Knight. Come to think of it, that's a good counter to Sify Rodos, and he's over here. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do. But I was telling my parents, and now I'm going to tell you, what do I want to do? I want to do game design. That's what I want to do. That's my dream. My dream isn't to just play Raid Shadow Legends, even though that's the only thing I've devoted a channel to so far. And oh my god, Tarasa Marichkai. Well, we're going to need... Maybe I'm going to need this guy. Maybe I'm going to need this guy. It's probably as good as it gets. I mean, maybe I need him for the block debuffs. Maybe, I don't know. Ultimate Death Knight's going to be pretty good at blocking that stuff. So I don't know who he's going to ban. I'm probably just going to ban Taras, just because if he manages to get buffs up with Sify, and then Taras gets going, we're dead. So I'll block Taras. This is the one chance right here, and I think I've already kind of whiffed it, but yeah, we'll still see what we could do. I'll take the speed. What I was gonna say is if I got to keep Fenax and Mika, I would have tried to bum rush Rodos, but outside of that, I don't know. It's just a matter of time before that Rodos kills his way through Ultimate Death Knight. Or maybe I can score a really lucky shot with Sun Wukong, but I have my doubts. Oh, we can go for it. I think we basically have to kill her first, otherwise nothing gets done. So I can try bringing in some stuns. And... I don't know. I'm going to need to combo them out somehow. Maybe I should just resign. And this Marichka just won't die. I should definitely have brought a second block revive champ. So I can try to stun them again. It's really rough having only one nuker when there's this much hate on the board. Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm just gonna resign. Let's try again. I'm even prepared to burn through some tokens to just try to look for a fight that is fair. RNGesus, a fair fight, please. So how are you guys all doing? You know, at home with whatever happens to be going on wherever you are. That's an extremely vague question. But I got to see my parents, my sister. They were over for Easter. My girlfriend made us all a really nice dinner because my girlfriend is basically the sweetest person in the world. And at some point, my parents started talking about the conditions of the cities here in Ontario and just all the homeless, all the drug and alcohol abuse, and I just got so depressed. And now I'm doing it to you. Okay, we got Arby. Who do I want to counter with? I want to counter with my usual team. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna counter with these two. I'm gonna bring Sun Wukong. He is good. And just gotta watch out for too many revivers. And see if I have to bring block revivers. So I was doing a lot of this last night as my parents were headed out the door, and it was like 10 o'clock, and I was still trying to just squeeze out one more fight. This game really interferes with my life. I guess that's the point that I'm making. You know, we all have to really dial back the playing in this game. And there's fucking Armands. I'm gonna go with him. So we got two revivers already. So I do want to make sure I have enough block revive going. I might just ban the Armands. I hate him that much. Even though I know he's not the nuker, he's not where the danger is going to come from. This party's probably going to be first. I'm still in the midst of building like 3 different champions. Oh, and he's got 2 block revivers. Brilliant. Brilliant. Here, you know what? I'm going to give it to him. That's how brilliant that is. Just keep going. And actually, I think I need this one. If I don't like the looks of a fight, I'm just going to not do it. And, of course, anytime I resign a fight too quickly, I find there's a little bit of a correlation here, too. I find then I'm forced to wait for an entire minute to find another opponent. Anybody else notice anything like this? It's super obnoxious. I don't know what's going on with this system. Why it'll either pair me with somebody in the first 20 seconds or not at all. What's going on, Plarium? What is going on with this thing? This has been going on since the beginning. I assume you guys are aware of this problem. You must be aware of the problem. You must be aware of all of the problems with this game. And I don't seriously expect you to do anything about any of them, because why would you? It doesn't affect your bottom line. So there's one. Make it easy. Well, we'll see about that. Are you going to make it easy, or are you asking me to make it easy on you? I'm going to open with Meika. I'm basically always going to open with Meika. I mean, I got a 6-star blessing on her. That's it. Next best 6-star well, I mean, I do have one on Fenax as well. And Seer. There she is. These are the 3 that I can use that have 6-star blessings. So he's got Taras. I'll go for... Maybe I should go for RB. So I can try to go first. Of course, anytime I pick RB, they immediately respond by taking Torment, which is super annoying. So I'll go with... Who else is really going to help here? Yeah, I am going to go with Rhodos. So I'll go with Rhodos, and I'll go with Phoenix. I think I'm finally seeing a fight I like the looks of, as long as there's no Taras. Yeah, so get rid of Taras. We'll go with the Speed Aura. And part of why I want to finish Pedrig, the Cloverbeard, whatever his exact name is. I managed to get gear on him to make him super fast. I think his speed is something like 336. And he's got the ally attack. So I could bring him, I could bring Mika. I'm at that point guaranteed an ally attacker. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do with that Cardiel? Maybe he's already AFK. I really want to get rid of him first. So with him gone, there's a lot less to worry about now. Maybe we'll focus on him next. Okay. I probably should take out him. Then him. If I can. Dead. Nice. I love the way Phoenix can just completely slaughter a sheep like that. And then there's going to be a bunch of gear that's probably crap. I don't feel like sifting through it right now. Let's get back in there. I need to do a major gear cleanse on this account. The thing is, often you can do a gear cleanse. You get lots of silver out of it, right? You might be able to clear away several hundred pieces of gear that you weren't going to build anyway. And suddenly you go from having no silver to having like 20 million. Problem is, I already have like 400 million silver on this account. I don't even know what to do with the silver anymore. So the incentive to delete gear is kind of gone at that point. Here, we'll go with him. We'll go with... I guess we'll go with him. Whenever I see Arbiter, I worry I'm just not going to be able to withstand whatever's coming. The same is probably true if they have a Siffy. Or really just any team that looks particularly fast. Like, there's Armand's, so that's probably who I'm going to have to ban, even though I also kind of want to ban Kymar. Maybe I should just ban the Arbiter, come to think of it. But I'll go with Rhodos and Phoenix. Unless I think there's anybody who's going to be better than Rhodos here. But I don't know. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of him. I mean, he might be slapping us around and sheeping us a lot, but I think basically, I mean, Hegemon might be a really severe nuker. And Kaimar can reset him. You know what? I'm still going to get rid of Sun Wukong. I think he's that dangerous. And maybe I'll go with the resistance. Maybe we have enough resistance to make a difference. I don't know. And he didn't like that. I guess his hegemon is not a nuke hegemon. That's my guess. I would have figured it would be. Mine is. Not that I use him anymore. At this point, as far as I can tell, hegemon is mainly there to try to be ban bait. But I'm not afraid of hegemon because I'm so used to being the team that goes second that it doesn't matter. I've already planned to get hit first, so hegemon isn't really getting them anything. Oh my! They got the white king, the white queen. So maybe I still want... Okay, I'll go for... I'll go for my Fenax 4. These are my Fenax 4. And we'll wait and see what they got. Because I could even try to bomb this team out. That's what I'm thinking. Could bring a bomber. And maybe just get rid of the white king. And now I guess I want to go as fast as possible. Or we could go for the resistance. Let's see if that makes a difference. Lazarus, the lizard, or whatever his name is, I know he can do some sort of revive. I don't know offhand what else he can do. I know, you know, a good raid player ought to know these things. So strip that off. Place some bombs. Let's reduce the timers. Obviously the bombs are not strong enough. Bombs were not a good plan. They actually should have just banned my my Fenax. So okay, I think I can take out... I wanted to take out both of them. Still try to take out him. Here, maybe I'll get Uko back in. He's gonna go right back out, so that was bad planning. I don't think we got it. Maybe I should have banned the lizard. Actually, maybe I should have banned the white queen. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't think we would have had it regardless. Siffy, huh? Alright, I'll go over this. So I'm expecting Rhodos. And or maybe Ultimate Death Knight. At this point, that doesn't even scare me that much anymore. Okay, interesting. Maybe I'll go for my Fennex 4. So now I'm making a statement here. I'm locking out the potential of bringing in Ultimate Death Knight because really I need a second nuker. And you know I don't like that Warlord. Let's see. I could bring... Yeah, I could just bring Rhodos. That's the most sensible thing to respond with. And I want to get rid of Leorius. I was expecting him to get rid of Rhodos. Okay, we'll take the speed. Not expecting to be able to resist that that Warlord anyway. But Fennex doesn't care, and Rhodos barely cares. Mighty Yuko, somewhat cares. Well, let's see if I can take him down. Nice. All right, we'll take some HP from the wife over there. And we'll put up some nice protection. Can't hit the one I really want. Or can I? Let's take out Siffy. Then we'll take out the other Reviver. That gives us a lot less to worry about. This is actually not going so bad. I think we can even trust this on full auto. So, good game, 10 Loke. How many do I have to do? I gotta win 4 more? I've only won 2? That's depressing. So go to Live Arena. So we got Hasib from the Peons of Old. I'm going to start with my best champ. He's going to start with his best champs, I'm guessing. That is a pretty terrifying lineup. So I'll bring in him. I will bring in... I'll bring in these 3. That's my final answer, Regis. And then I'm going to go for Rhodos, and I'm going to go for Fennex. So who do I need to eliminate? I think I need to eliminate Taras or we're dead. Leorius is bad news, but Taras is just like an instant death sentence. I'm gonna go for the resist in the hopes that actually helps me deal with the Armand stuff. So I can't actually ally attack him out. So maybe I'll try to ally attack out her. Not enough. And really, I got these guys kind of in the wrong order. If I'd put Rotos first, I'd at least have the chance to score a debuff before Fanax goes for his move, so he gets the double tap. Without it, he only gets a single attack. Unless Mika places a bunch of debuffs first, which I suppose is what I should do. So I'm going to go for the health steal. Wow, that's a tough mofo. All right, Leo, what are you going to do? Rage of the Pride. Okay. So he can be crowd controlled now. That's my first observation. Because it's that Rage of the Pride move that protects him from status problems. Sure. I'm going to go for this. And why don't we Gimp him? And try to steal health again. They both look about the same. Maybe we should focus on her. Alright, let's drop him again. Let's take health from her again. Well, that makes my life a little easier. Sure, let's put him to sleep for now. And I'll siphon some health off her. That revives everybody else. Pain in the butt. Go for the stun. Alright, let's drop him. Let's see if we could drop her. We can. We basically win. So I think, if my count is correct, I got 3 more to get through, so let's do it. I think I've already had 10 fights today. I find it hard to believe I've only won 3. That number seems low. Is that number right? You've been watching. Have you been keeping track? Someone's been keeping track because it tells me that I've won 3. Well, this would probably be 4. So hang on, let's see if that's what it looks like. I think if people resign too quickly, it maybe doesn't count. Because I think that happened twice. I think I won fair and square 3 times. Battle. In fact, yeah. I guess this is the fastest way in. But if we go to the battle log, I'm trying to see if these are all from today. So these are the 12 hours ago. So we've done 8 today. I'm counting 5 here. And at the start of today, we were at what? We were not at 2 out of 10. We were at 4 out of 10. So you know what? You know what, Plarium? I got video footage, proof, evidence. Evidence is the word I was looking for. I got evidence here. You guys are cheating the players. That's messed up. Let's get back into the arena then. Still got to get 3 more wins, and it's got to be not from like very fast resigns. Those ought to count. Honestly, Plarium, you're not playing fair. There should be a draw button so that players can kind of both agree to half the points. I would understand that not counting as any part of the wins that you require for your stupid Marius missions. But I don't know. I feel like even with the rules as written, you're not playing fair. And again, I know you don't care. You're not even watching. There's only a couple other poor schlubs out there watching, probably amused by how pissed off I'm getting at this stupid game. Like, Gavin, if this game pisses you off so much, how come you don't just quit? And my answer? That's a good question, my friend. That is a good question. I'm an addict. That's probably the answer. So here, I'm going to go with Uko. I'm going to go with... I am going to go with Pythion. He does seem to work pretty well in this role. The other one that I'd really like to try out in this role is Elva, but I can never really get the right gear on Elva. Just gotta wait until it drops from Hydra. Maybe in another year I'll be able to do that. So I'll go with Rhodos. I'll go with Fenax. I'm not worried about him going for Ultimate Death Knight, because if he goes for Ultimate Death Knight, I'm just going to ban the Sun Wukong. I may ban the Sun Wukong anyway. So we're going with the Rat King. Yeah, I might still ban Sun Wukong. So he's banning my Cleanser if RNGesus is nice to me. The Rat King is just going to get sheeped. But I guess we'll see what happens. There's also a chance that Fenax doesn't get bombed out, but Fenax is not going to make it on his own. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go for the ally attack against... Oh, does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. Here, I'm going to try to reduce the duration on everything. Alright, so your Rat King can fuck off and die. I think we might still be sort of screwed here. I might be able to try to crowd control using Mika, but I think Uko may be dead. I guess we'll see. This is the thing I hate about Armans, and in conjunction with Sify, it gets impossible to even do anything. The ally attack should actually help me get rid of him quickly. That's one less problem. So it's still going to come down to, can Uko survive 2 bombs? And the answer is, I don't know. things are looking up a little. There we go. That got pretty hairy there at the end, but it worked. So we got Darkinian, Carnival of Souls. That is a very cool clan banner, Darkinian. Gonna go for Mika again. Yep, go for the same ones. Team seems to work when it works. I don't know. Anybody out there watching, you think you got a better idea of a better team? You go ahead and let me know who you think I should use. I'm gonna go with Rhodos. I'm gonna go with Fenax. Yeah. I mean, I'm even having a moment where I'm thinking I could go for Foley. But the fact that Duchess is probably going to stay on the team is what prevents me from going with Foley. I'm not even sure why I've got Lonathral in the mix anymore, because I am almost certainly not really going to use him anymore. All right, let's get rid of Harima. They're probably going to leave me with Rhodos. Yeah. Against that Ultimate Death Knight. That's going to be rough. I guess it's going to come down to how good is this Sun Wukong. So maybe I want the resistance. So we've got a couple of chances to get rid of the Stone Skin. Ooh, lucky me. Didn't take that long. Alright, my first move probably should be to steal health. And it's not a weak hit. I actually found that kind of surprising. I was just expecting it to be a weak hit, completely destroying my my chances. I think I want to be protected rather than pick up Uko. I do want to pick up Uko though. I can't crowd control anybody. I mean, him, sort of. Not really, because everybody's going through him. That is pain. Alright, well. Nope, not good enough. Alright. Good game, Darkinian. Let's see, we've been here 40 minutes. Has it really only been 40 minutes? Feels like longer, doesn't it? Somehow, I feel like this game is making me more agitated, while the game is kind of forcing me to play through this mode, and it's forcing me to win. Like, if I didn't need those wins, I wouldn't care. I'd just be able to enjoy playing this game and getting my ass kicked by team after team, but I have to win to get on with the missions. And I want to do that today because I want to be able to push to the next mission, which allows me to score points for doing Hard Dragon, which I'm also doing today because of that stupid dragon event. This is what I hate about games forcing you to play certain modes at certain times. Like, F off. Let me decide how to play the game myself. Thanks. I think I want to go with Arbiter for the speed. Oh, and we need to pick one more. So right, we're gonna go with Fenax. So Mr. Metal. Okay. I think I probably want to eliminate Harima. I guess I'll bring Rhodos. So I'll bring Rhodos, I'll eliminate Harima. And I guess I'll try to bum rush him first. Except he smartly got rid of Fenax. So let's still go with the Speed Aura. If only I had... So I'm not going to bother with the increased attack thing because it's just gonna get me into trouble. I'll try attacking her first. Then who am my ally attacking? Or what am I doing? I'm going to go for the stun. Go for the stun. Could try to get a provoke off on her. None of that seems to be working. So the stuff gets put on cooldown. That's what I think of that. Maybe try to keep him under control then. Of course, I'm not thinking fourth dimensionally. I gotta realize I have an AoE attacker here. So let's see. I get by far the most HP if I take it from him. It just had to not be a weak hit, but of course it had to be a weak hit. It's got good resistance too. Alright, I'm gonna go for him. That at least buys me a little bit of time while he's frozen. And I can take my chances. There, we got some health off him. I'm even going to take my chances with this, because this is the time to do it. Please don't freeze me too much. That's alright. So let's see if we can get him. Nope. Oh. Really need to get rid of this guy. Let's go for the ally attack. And I'll take it from you. I think we got it. So good game, Metal. So we got one left. One token left. And we needed win. So, am I going to get lucky and win with this one last token? Stay tuned to find out. We're dealing with God's Wrath. 666. 666, famously the number of God, right? Right? And I can already tell I'm going to have a rough time with them, but I could try for the RB to go first. So here's what I'm thinking. If I don't see any cleansers on the team because he's going to be too busy trying to slap me around, I can try to bring a bomber. But you know what? I don't think I can. So I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Rhodos and Phoenix. And I'm probably just going to get rid of White King Narcisse. Also have to worry about this guy killing us, but this is... This is the way it's got to be. And this is bad news, because you know what? Without Lady Mikage, I don't know if my RB really catches everybody up. I think there might be too much of a speed disparity between them. See, she's going first, but if you look at the other turn meters, they're so low. So I'm boosting, but she's coming straight in. So that's rough. So can I somehow control this whole fight from here? I don't know. Somehow I doubt it. But I can try. Damn it, he gets an immediate turn. I think she fills it like 80% or something like that. She does give a very good turn meter fill. Anyway, I gotta get back in there. I gotta get that last win. I don't care how many tokens it takes. I got lots of extra tokens, and even if I have to spend on tokens, it's what, 10 gems for the first refill. So I'm gonna go for one more win, and then I might call it a day, or I may just finish whatever supply of tokens it is. I don't know. We'll find out. So many cool banners. So I'm going to start with, I'll start with these two. It gives me a bit better a chance to use Polymorph to my advantage. Much as Polymorph just irritates me. I still want Mighty Uko. And I think I still want Phoenix. I'm not seeing anybody to buff to Ross so far. So that's interesting. Okay, so there's the guy or the gal that's going to be buffing to Ross. So who do I want to deal with? I mean, I could try to tolerate to Ross. I don't know. Bombs. We'll go for bombs. I'm going to go for bombs. I'm going to get rid of her. We'll see if this works. I think this is a long shot. And come to think of it, I probably should have gone for Gaius the Gleeful. Do I want the speed? I guess I want the speed. So he gets to go first. What's the damage? We get a stunned Wukong. Okay. So let's get these bombs up. Let's get the timers down on the bombs. I don't even know if these bombs are gonna... I don't even know if they're gonna do enough damage to some of these champions. I mean, the Taras... and this guy, whatever his name is, Mortu Macabre, Um, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Hmm. Now I'm not sure what to do. Okay, I'm gonna go for the AOA. I mean, the thing is, now he's looking at a position where, no, he did not die from those bombs. This is the thing with polymorph. I mean, it just makes a complete mess of the game. Well, that didn't work. So I'm going to get my whole team back up. So, good game. So, does that count? Did that get me the mission thing? Yes, it did. Hey, look at that. It's tokens so that I can do this mode more that it just made me do more of than I wanted to do. Yeah, so I can get back to spending soul coins in the Mystic Market. Spend 5,000 mortals. Hey, you know what? I can do that right now. God knows I have enough. I've got like 60,000. All right. So go to the Mystic Market. We're going to spend 5,000 to make sure we get that. Now I just got to do hard dragging. The next thing I got to do, I guess, is spend 200 crests in the Great Hall. That's something to watch out for. I definitely have enough. If I look at Live Arena, I definitely have enough. I've done almost nothing. In fact, because of the mission, I spent, where the hell is it? It's in the Great Hall. It's a completely different mode. So here it is. Area bonuses. You've noticed I also haven't collected like 4 of these in a row. There's just, stuff is just accumulating because I don't have enough space. Plarium. For the love of God, guys. There's not enough space on the account. And you'll just see players doing this. This is just sitting here. But of course I'm even worse because I'll put off on developing anything. The only reason I even did anything in this mode is because the missions made me. So that's the one thing where I'm like, okay, if the missions make you fill out the Great Hall, then cool. I mean, like I filled out the regular Great Hall, right? This took me what, like 2 years of straight up going into the arena and just finding teams I can take down quickly or not quickly. You know, like I'm willing to experiment. I have my ally attack Sun Wukong variant. This is a very similar team to the one I'm using in Live Arena. And we could do the ally attack on Harima. Let's see if this actually works. Wow. Not quite. Well, and now I'm just in this mode. Here, just do it. Then we'll go for this. Okay. Can we take out him for good? You know what? I don't care. Let's do that one. And can I take out this guy? I could also... I think I'd rather take out her, honestly, even though I'm worried about a peril coming out of him. It's just Harima scares the bejesus out of me. And there it is. Now I'm actually making this. I do apologize for this, guys, because there's like, what is the point of watching me do this mode? There's nothing. This was just me getting sidetracked and going into there. So live arena. I got 4 tokens. There's like a whole hour left to use the rest of the tokens. They expire at the reset, so might as well use them, right? So go Lady Mikage. We got Attila HS. So I'm going to go for the usual. Surprising no one. Actually, I should have gone for Arby. What am I thinking? I see stuff like this. I probably want to at least attempt to go first. But it's too late now. So I'm going to take Rhodos. I'm going to take Fenax. And I'm not sure who I want to ban. Probably Georgid. Or Sun Wukong. I'm going to ban Georgid. And I think the speed is the way to go. Unless I think I'm going to have enough resist. It's actually a tough call. Maybe I will go for the resist. It's 60 whole resist. I'm expecting the Sun Wukong to hit very hard, though. This is going to be a rough fight. Luckily, I don't care if I lose anymore. But the long-term plan here is, let's see, do I ally attack somebody? Sure. The long-term plan here is build up Rhodos until he's as big as a tank and able to block revive. Then block the revive on the Sun Wukong, and then we win. That's the win condition. We have to get to that point, and that's easier said than done. Maybe I'll try to sleep him. Now here's the question. Who gets to go first? Does Rhodos or does Armands? I can't tell, so I'm going to do this. Alright, I'm going to try to strip health from her. Try to sleep him again. So that Sun Wukong does hit very hard. Oh my god, when's my turn? This is another thing I completely hate about the game. Like, it looks like it's my turn. Turn meter thing is completely full. And yet somehow, it's not. So we get sheeped again. So he can waste my time. I'll do the stun so I can waste his time. Wow, that's really broken. So he gets to do that big stun thing and he just gets another turn. I know there's like a turn meter component to it. Man. Okay, so how much damage can we do to him? Not nearly enough, but we can take a couple extra turns of my own. There, I'm also taking extra turns. How do you like it? Ouch. Well, this is the end. I fought hard. I really tried, guys. I guess I could just resign. I'm super unlikely to get another turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna resign. So good game, Attila. I think between reaching gold 3 and Armand's kind of entering the meta, my win rate is dropping. It is slipping. Okay. These two again. Although maybe in this order. Evidently, he really does not want me to use debuffs. I mean, just look at all that sheep potential. 6-star polymorph, 6-star polymorph. I'm gonna go with Rhodos and Fenax again. I think I basically have to get rid of White King Narses. Although I also kind of want to get rid of Harima. And then, of course, he brings out the Ultimate Death Knight. I think I still have to get rid of the Narses. Because basically... I mean, I've had way too many fights where Narses just sort of opens with his exploding keg move or whatever. It's not, but it's the same animation as the exploding kegs from the Kegs of Dread guy. You know who I'm talking about. If you're watching this, probably you know who I'm talking about. I can't remember his fucking name. They keep introducing characters to this channel to this damn game every 10 minutes. And yeah, I guess I'm going with speed. Alright, let's get them back up. See if they can survive at all. Alright, this is pointless. This is not going to work. So good game, Diz. 2 more tokens, 2 more fights. Let's get this over with. Please, game, for the love of God. It's almost like the game is designed to punish me for resigning too quickly. But the thing is, you know, when you lose, like in chess, like when you lose, you resign. That is the correct move. That is the etiquette. You resign at first opportunity. Like, this is not going to go my way. I recognize that. I resign. But sometimes it feels like if I resign too quickly, it makes me wait a whole minute. Damn it, game. Do I want to go for these two? You know what? If I see Armands, I think maybe I need to go for Sun Wukong. Because if I see Armands, I assume they're just going to try to get as much polymorph into the team as possible. And that means they probably wanted Sun Wukong. Watched the Tetris movie the other night. That's a damn good movie. I mean, just speaking of people getting obsessed with addictive video games, the whole story behind the creation of Tetris and all the messed up stuff that was happening in Russia. But of course, the movie is not just about the messed up stuff happening in Russia. There were crooked people in America screwing around too. Crooked Americans, crooked Russians. All right, White Wolf, what's going on? What happened? I guess he really needed Sun Wukong. He looked at that. It is like, no, this isn't gonna work if I can't have Sun Wukong. So that's a problem, dude. Your strategy can't be that inflexible. So, game, are you gonna make me wait a full minute again? Hey, neat, it's one of the minions. I love it. Gotta have fun with the game, right? Okay, so I'm gonna take Sun Wukong again. That's what I'm gonna do. Does that break your strategy? Ultimate Death Knight. And what's his name? Siegfried. Man, this guy's a nightmare. Okay. I'm gonna go for Mighty Uko, and I'm gonna go for Fenax. And then I don't know. What's he gonna do? He's going to go for Rhodos. Okay. I'm going to go for... Volcanon. And I'm going to ban... Rhodos? I think we pretty much have to. So I'm going to ban Rhodos. I'm going to... I guess I have to take out Ultimate Death Knight first. really, because there are 2 revivers. There's not really another way to do it. We could go for the speed. We get 30%. I think that's the way to do it. Anyway, win or lose, this is my last fight. I can actually hear my girlfriend just got home. So I want to take a break, have lunch with her. Maybe get up to something else. Okay. So maybe I'll go for the stun since I have the opportunity. I wasn't expecting to go first. This is kind of cool. So we stun them. There's no cleanser on the team. Of course, I didn't actually manage to get that right, but you know what? I love it when this works out. Somebody got sheeped, great. Why didn't I think of this earlier? If they got Armands on the team, Volcanon is one of the most perfect responses because I can basically just sacrifice one of the sheep, and I like the way that works out. I'm gonna try to strip that stone skin. I really need to get rid of it. Okay, so I can come in and I think I have to... I think I can't straight up kill him. So I think I have to kill Armands instead. Like, we really need to keep him controlled when I try to kill him. So we'll go for the AoE. So he's locked out for 2 moves. Maybe this is a good time to go for this then. So he just got all his health back. I think that means it triggered his will not die. So now I can try to kill him. And poor Uko is looking pretty grim there. Let's put... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's going to be Ultimate Death Knight no matter what. And this is rough. See, this is why I love having Ultimate Death Knight if I'm fighting against Sify. So, do I go for this now? I think I pretty much have to. Look at that, I got lucky. It was a 50-50 shot and I got lucky. Is he gonna get lucky? Yeah, he's also lucky. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for the stun. I'm gonna get my guy back up. Metamorph. Maybe I can ally attack out her? I don't know. Yeah, look at that, I can. And sadly, it's gotta be him. So let's see, I can try to stun her. Oh, that didn't work. Try to provoke her, that didn't work. Either way, this is actually a pretty fun fight. This is because even at this point, I still can't tell who's going to win. So we can go for this. Oh, there we go. So, good game, Minion Man. I really love this banner, I gotta say that. This is a cool banner. Anyway, as usual, we go over the battle log. I feel like I lost more than I won, but here it's like that's 3 victories, that's 6 victories. So I don't know, maybe it just feels bad. Who knows? Anyway, that's That's all I got for you today. I'm just gonna go back to farming dragon now, I guess. Hard mode dragon. Do my hard mode dragon. Have I ever showed off my hard mode dragon mission team? Sorry, I can't even. My brain is fried from this damn game. This is the team that I use. I'm gonna show you this guy. I'm gonna show you this team, and then I'm gonna go greet my girlfriend. So basically, I'm using a typical seer wave crushing thing, but then I basically use Riho Bone Spear and Staltus Dragonbane to just reflect all the poisons back on the hard dragon. And it usually melts him pretty fast. Let's see if we can get this done in under a minute. I recently put Seer in Stone Skin, so it does take her a little bit longer to die. That might actually make this run longer. I had noble intentions when I put her in Stone Skin, though. I thought it was a good idea at the time. So let's see. This junk and this junk. And yep, they count. That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. See y'all in the next video. Take care.